Here to the round 9 catch-up between Furia Futsal Club and Northern Hawks Futsal Club as well. For Furia, we have Lutful Mohammed, Amirali Azimi, Carl Davis, Nixon Dindal, Anas Mahmood, Sashlin Narsan, Sam Kamanidi, Jigar Hajringa, Buster Claridge, Mohammed Akhla, and Ong. And then for Northern Hawks, we have Ches Houston, Lukman Saeed, Dan Famato, Nishan Alagoda, Devin Rindell, Betim Ziba, Gabe Reynolds, Michael DeFilippis, Yanis Hamadi, and Khalil Russo. Both teams looking to get some points out of this as refs hurrying up everyone else as they are very slow. Northern Hawks sitting fourth with Furia just behind them, 3 points off. So a win today for Furia does put them above the Hawks. And here is Hamadi trying to beat Lutful, but there's Houston now. Houston getting it to Hamadi. Hamadi losing out to Azimi. Azimi now giving it back to Nadasan as Carl Davis leaves for Mohammed, who just lets it roll out. And in other news, at the other game in Melville, it was 3-2 to the West Coast Cobras. Then, before the break, Ches Houston was featured in that team of the week, same as missing player today, Danish Taufiq. And going long for Alagoda, and a big save there from Ong. Just keeping Alagoda away, who was featured in the youth team there for Football West. AFA. And Hamadi! Penalty! Ong dives in late, misses the ball and gets the player instead. And Hamadi does look to be hurt there with his hand. And Ong switching out for his ringer. And Jigar, the penalty merchant here. Can he save another? Ches Houston against Jigar Hajringa. And Houston strikes! Close there from Hajringa, who just missed it. But the penalty from Houston was a good one. Very unlucky there by the keeper, who's come back out for Ong. And then just before the break, still Northern Hawks defeated Longabata 4-1. Coming out very, very dominant there. And Furia then losing to Akram Eagles there, 2-1 just before the break. So Furia looking to fight back and get their goal, and here is Mohammed! Just over the bar there. as Mohammed and Furia make some great runs there. Hamadi for Houston. Down the line for Hamadi, who's been dangerous for a while. Can he keep it? And left for Houston. Already on a goal. Has a shot. Ong saves. Goes for Mohammed there. Davis. Goes for Mohammed. Mohammed down the line for Azimi. Azimi, can he keep it in? He does, but shot off balance. And now Houston, the Philippines, back post, scramble, big save again from Ong. As Ong having to make another big save there on the goal line. Goes long for Mohammed. Mohammed's touch, good one, but very, very big injury there from Mohammed. It looked to be a pretty bad one there as he drops. Jigger, go help lift. I'll just repeat what he said. And we're back with Northern Hawks, who keep the ball and then put it out of play in respect for Furia there. And it's 3-3 over at Melville with Coburn Wolves. And being 3-1 up at one point now, back down to 3-3 against a good West Coast Cobras side. Houston switching the ball for Alagoda. And Nazan tries to get in front of it. Leaves it for Russo. Russo down the line, but Ong's there. And Ong just bad decision there from the keeper. And then Houston tries to get in front of it and has his shot, but blocked in the end there. There's Russo once again. Back to De Philippis, switching it over to Alagoda. Alagoda back to De Philippis. Here's Houston. Houston in the middle for Russo. Russo back to... Here's Alagoda now, leaving it for Russo. Russo strike blocked by Davis. Alagoda. Alagoda still going. Houston strike. And it's in! Houston strike from range finds the bottom corner. Beats Ong and beats Furia. 2-0 now to Northern Hawks as Houston with a double. Mahmoud checks in there now. Kamanidi. Houston blocks Zeba. Houston strikes, saved by Ong. Goes for Azimi. Blocked by Zeba there. Azimi now on time on the ball. Finds Mahmoud, who has time, but couldn't find his finish there. Goes long for Russo. Russo now with space. Cuts back. Switches it. Zeba just not able to get on the end of it there. And Zeba now working well. Mahmood. Nadasan. And Northern Hawks ball. Russo. Saeed. Finds Rindell. Zeba. Oh, Saeed doing well there, still going. And the shot by Russo blocked, goes back to Famato. Famato chipped long. Ung loses out. Ung still going. Azimi has the shot. Good strike, but Nadasan's still there. I think Azimi should have gone for the pass. Azimi had the pass available and could have scored. And Ung far out his goal and close to scoring there. All he needed was the pass, which didn't come from Azimi, who did take the shot himself, as Russo then had his shot blocked by Nadasan for a corner. And Russo going now for the corner. But by Kamanidi, and Rindell's challenge is a good one indeed. For Davis. Kamanidi. Mahmood. Down for Davis. Back to Famato now. Russo long for Zeba. Zeba, great touch. Back for Rindell. Oh, wow, finds Russo unmarked there by Kamanidi. Rindo. Saeed. One by Mahmood. Flicks for Akul. Beats Famato. And off the line there's Saeed. Kamanidi back to Davis. Davis's touch not there. Akul doing well. For Davis. Davis now going. Kamanidi's touch not there now. As Furia's troubles come from within here. Rindle. Houston. Saeed. Back to Houston. Goes out for Rindle. Houston switching for Saeed again. Over for Houston. Now Northern Hawks still just moving the ball there. And Claridge losing out to Hamadi there. Hamadi fake shotting and sending Claridge. Rindle. Houston. Now Hamadi. Hamadi trying to go through for Rindle as Akul. And now Hamadi. Hamadi just missing that as Ung commits himself. And Hamadi took it around. Maybe could have stayed up a bit longer to get his shot away there. Long for Claridge. against Houston. And now Davis, now Houston. And it will be a Furia ball. Claridge. Bowling for Davis, goes back for Claridge. Claridge switching to Mahmood. Now Akko. Akko going back for Davis. Akko, once again, down the line now. Can Claridge chase as DeFilippis now looks for it? Goes through the legs. And now Hamadi for DeFilippis. Back through and Hamadi misses. Once again, the chances are piling up here for Hawks, but they are wasting them. Hopefully this does not come back to hit them in the last few minutes of the game. Akko now. Azimi. Houston now pressing for them. Azimi. Hamadi blocks, puts it out of play though. And Melville now heading into the last minute as still tied up between Coburn Wolves and West Coast Cobras as Akko's touch takes him out of play. And DeFilippis and Akko handball there. Houston, DeFilippis shot over the top. Trying to find Dindal. And Hamadi taking his touch out. Houston. Hamadi leaves it, goes for DeFilippis. Hamadi getting onto the end of it very well. Ong now plays through for Azimi. Now Dindal. Now Azimi goes for Claridge. Claridge. Touch just taking it away. No, Nadastan. And a goal for Coburn Wolves as they now lead 4-3 with the last 25 seconds of the game. It looks to be over there at Melville. Here's Alagoda. Goes down the line. Now, here's Nadasan. Buster Claridge now. Claridge with a great ball over the top, but Famato reads even better. Zeba. Claridge. Claridge's strike just off target. And Coburn Wolves have scored it once again now. 5-3 the score there. As West Coast Cobras tried to go fifth man, ended up losing it and going down 5-3. Hopefully they can recover and get it back to 5-4. And that is final score there at Coburn Wolves and West Coast Cobras. Wolves coming out 5-3 winners now as Famato goes long and Zeba heads away for Hijringa, who came on for Ong there. As Dindal goes down the line looking for Claridge, but just out of his way.
Now Hawks back in possession. Alagoda. What a summer break he's had. Youth AFA, part of the West Coast International in Gold Coast. So we'll see what he can do in the third stint of this match so far. Philippus goes long. Well read there by Furia defense. And here's Saeed. Inside. Miscommunication there. Zebra and Alagoda. Ball out wide. Dindiao couldn't get his touch right, out of play. Saeed out wide. Alagoda back inside. Again, another miscommunication between the Hawks players, but they'll regain possession. Side ball once again. 2-0. And after Furia's lively start to the summer season, a loss here I think would be 2 or 3 losses in a row. So we'll see how they respond. There's still plenty of time left. Zeba, ball around the corner. Saeed cuts inside. Claridge does well. Still going, no foul called, and now there's a 3-on-1. Alagoda tracking back on. He gets beat. Out wide, Claridge finds the back of the net. 2-1. And it all came from Azimi. As we'll have a look at the replay. Alagoda got beat, Azimi got past him, and Claridge was an easy open net finish. And Furia Futsal Club half the deficit. Zeba to Philippus. Alagoda. Saeed cutting inside. To Philippus. Back across. Alagoda. Saeed made a great run. Couldn't connect with him. Back to Philippus inside. Zeba. There's communication, but it finds Saeed. Alagoda. Nice little 1-2. Zeba flicked inside. Looks for the return pass. He's hustling. Won't get there though. And Hingragia clears that one into touch. To Philippus. Saeed. Back to Philippus. Alagoda gets past Claridge beautifully. Still going Alagoda. Gets past Davis. And he gets the free kick. Well done there, Alagoda. Big appeals from the Furia bench, but it was definitely a free kick there for the Northern Hawks. Not really sure what the complaints are about, but it'll be Alagoda over this free kick. Alagoda goes inside. It's read well by Claridge. He chips it over the top. Houston comes across well. Back to Alagoda. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. Side ball. Davis. Hingragia. Almost gets dispossessed. Davis just has to clear it away from danger. Plays short. And I tell you what, Houston almost got on the end of that one. Davis has a bit of a dummy spit there, but we're back on the way. Saeed! Over the bar. And Davis almost got caught out there. Hingragia goes long. Mahmoud couldn't get control of it. Russo, Houston, back across, Alagoda. Houston again, finds Russo. This is good movement by the Northern Hawks. Saeed. Back to Alagoda, now the full press comes from Furia. Famato in possession, finds Houston. Back across, Saeed will get on the end of this one. Moving the ball really well now, the Northern Hawks in full effect. Beautiful chip ball. Russo! Russo! Oh my word! A little Russo! Shushes the camera, maybe the audience, and what a goal that is to restore the Northern Hawks advantage. Let's have a look at the replay. Little chip over the top, through the legs of Hingragia. And if save of the round wasn't already declared, sorry, not save of the round, goal of the round, that would have well and truly been in contention. But that will definitely be in talks for goal of the season. Caminiti gets dispossessed. Here's Alagoda. Goes for the shot at Alagoda! It's 2 in 30 seconds! Nishan Alagoda. Russo lifts him on his shoulder. And Northern Hawks, they've made it 4-1 with 4 minutes 19 left on the clock. And Furia, they're going to call a timeout now. They halve the deficit to make it 2-1, but Russo and Alagoda, absolutely brilliant. They're showing why the Northern Hawks are here to be competing in the top 4. and why they're going to be a shot at that trophy later in the season. Brilliant by the Northern Hawks as now Furia go into sevens. We have a look at the Northern Hawks. They're having a talk about their defense, stay compact, have good ball movement. Furia electing to press, so there's a lot of space in behind, especially with their 4-0. Anyway, as I was saying, Greg Farrell was saying, a lot of space in behind to find that pass, keep moving, work on their goal difference. There's a lot of goals here for them this evening. As Fury come out of their team huddle, and now here come the Northern Hawks as well. 4 minutes 19 left on the clock. It's the same 4 that ended the half, plus Rindell. For the Hawks, as his Claridge resets for Furia. Azimi. Ball out wide, and Furia with possession back. Unforced error. Alagoda shoots, it's deflected, and it's found the back of the net again! Alagoda with the deflection finds the back of the net. And it will count as his. It was on target before it was deflected. Let's have a look at the replay here. Unlucky there. Bayong couldn't do much about it. It was deflected and found that bottom left-hand corner. And for the, I think, 4th time, Furia doing another goalie switch. So it's Hingragia that checks back on. Not sure about that. But Zimi goes long. Dindiao. Yeah, not much Ayon could do with that. Not sure why he's been taken off. A bit harsh, but we're back underway. Famado. For the Hawks, resume possession. Russo dummies it for Alagoda. Rindell. Houston. Beautiful run by Alagoda. Is it going to be a hat-trick? Oh my word! Nishan Alagoda! A first half hat-trick for him. He must have been watching Wesley Venegas last game. He's got a hat-trick in the first half, and it was brilliantly taken by Nishan Alagoda. Not much you could do about that. It was pitch perfect, finding that bottom left-hand corner. And it's 6-1 to the Northern Hawks. And Alagoda again intercepting that pass. He's on fire. You can tell that he's been playing all throughout the summer break at his respective tournaments over East. It's the ball again. Rindell almost found Alagoda. I'll tell you what, Vanegas and Alagoda, and that's more like it from Nishan Alagoda. Up to the roof. And he makes way for a sub. Well done there by Nasamidi. Sees someone out for a corner. It's unbelievable. It's already 6-1. Northern Hawks must have been training hard. Obviously, Ches Houston, Alagoda were in their respective nationals tournaments. But I don't think much of the other players were active. Maybe they had some couple of training sessions because they've been absolutely electric this evening. And there's still another half to go. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in. So there's a long ball. Seen, well read there by Zimi. Not a cent. Claridge. Back to Nadasen, getting pressed hard. Side ball for Furia. Of course, Furia without Yusuf. It was a big out, of course. Big part of their first half season success. So, hopefully he's back soon. Russo shooting from range. And Gracia's ball plays Claridge. Another cent. Looks for the Trifella down the line. Couldn't pull it off. Ball's inside. Claridge to another cent. Ball across. Dindiao looks to the return ball. It's a nice idea. Another cent hadn't made that ball. Meaty. Rindell goes long. Russo almost got on the end of that one. But it's all the way for Hingragia. He goes short. Another sent. Tries the Trivella down the line. This time it works. Claridge loses out, but it finds out a send. Now Azimi out wide. Dindy loose pass, but it finds another send again. Dindy out. Another send. Claridge. It's for the little sliding ball, and then Russo. Reckless challenge there. And it's going to be a free kick for Furia as Russo comes for a sub. And De Philippis checks back on. Now Dindiao also called to the ref. Claridge over the free kick. Shoots from range, it's blocked in the wall by Reynolds. Chicked on for his second sin of the match. I think we've spoken about early in the season as Reynolds dispossessed again, goes to the nutmeg. Audacity there from Reynolds. There's a smile on his face as he does it. Shot there, collected by Famato. Goes for a throw, but his teammates not on the same wavelength. Claridge. Azimi. Dindy out, looks for the back post. It's bobbling around. Still, Famato comes sliding in, and then he collects it. Great throw there by Famato. Finds Hamidi. He couldn't get his touch right, but he does want to keep it in. Claridge comes sliding in, but he wins the side ball. It's Claridge. Another sent. Back to Claridge. Dindy out. Claridge. Azimi now. It's good ball movement here by Furia. Ball down the line. Claridge finds it. And seen how to play it. Claridge couldn't get his touch right. Hamidi. Dindy out. Long ball there. That's delightful. Hamidi, good touch. He gets around. Asking for the foul, and actually can't believe that wasn't called as a penalty. I think that was more of a penalty than the first one, definitely. Big agreements. That was Fury coach Chris Castro, Devin Rindell. I agree. That was definitely more of a pen than the first one, but not called this time. Hamidi makes way to the bench. Maybe the scoreline played a factor in the referees' minds. Here's Hingragia. He elects to go long. Claridge battling, but it's collected by Famato. He can go short to Reynolds. By himself, he finds Rindell. Rindell goes across to Philippis now. Back to Rindell. Reynolds went for the chip down the line. Right idea. Was railroaded though by Azimi. Rindell to Philippis. Back to Rindell. Zeba was cheeky, just couldn't pull it off though. That's into touch. Claridge. Dindy out to Claridge. Winning possession well. Goes all the way back to Hingragia. He plays short for Azimi. And they pull one back before half time. Dindy out. Azimi. Zeba comes in well. Thinks he wins the side ball. Referee says no. Azimi, ball down the line. Claridge. Plays it back to Azimi. Zeba, he tracked back well though. He finds the ball to Philippis, who resets to Zeba. Now Rindell. Nice back roll, Reynolds. Now Zeba, and that will see us for the first half. And all that anyone can talk about here, Nishan Alagoda, that first half hat-trick was sensational, and they lead 6-1. We will back with you after this half-time break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And second half here, ready to kick off. Northern Hawks in the yellow, Furia in the dark blue. Hamadi. Switches it for Ziba. Goes back for Saeed. And the ball blocked out by Davis. Now a 3-on-2. Mahmood shot taken wide. Not troubling Fumato there. Fumato going long. That was really good. Hamadi back to Saeed. Deflection was off either Davis or Mahmood there. And Ziba over this corner. Houston at deep has the hit and too high there. On. Goes long. Saeed wins. Mahmood goes to Kamanidi for Davis. Davis sizing up Saeed. Drifting through two and gets the foul. and gets the foul. Goes wide for Akul. Kamanidi strikes, blocked by Saeed. It's going to flick back. Davis now against Saeed. Saeed going through the legs. Houston trying to find the back post. There's Ong. Goes for Akul. Akul, touch taken away, but trying to win it back now. Hamadi. Hamadi winning it well. Still going, Hamadi. Looks for Zeba. Just not getting there. Kamanidi, long for Akul. Houston winning well. Saeed. Kamanidi, now Davis. To Mahmood. Switches to Akul. Had Davis down the line, but the pass, not a good one. Hamadi. Houston. Trying to take out the commentators and everyone else behind us. Kamanidi goes back for Mahmood. Trying to still go, but now Houston drives. Finds Zeba. Zeba drifting in through, but losing out. Now Davis keeps it. Still going. Now Kamanidi. Beats one. Hamadi with a great challenge. Now one-on-one. And Hamadi fouled there by Kamanidi, who takes the reckless challenge through the back of Hamadi, who was now one-on-one. Houston! And the ball basically sat in Akul's hand there, but no handball call there. Hamadi now back to Alagoda. Alagoda for Houston. Saeed back to Houston. Hamadi into Houston now. Great ball. Saeed in for Alagoda. Hamadi. Alagoda in for Houston. Deflected through. Hamadi and Houston both checking out as Russo and De Philippis check in. Saeed trying to find De Philippis at that back post, just moving away. Now Russo goes back to Famato. Famato trying the back flick, it doesn't work, and just about puts his team under pressure there. De Philippis over to Saeed. Saeed just unlucky there not to find Russo sprinting down the court. Alagoda. For Russo. Oh, wow, Alagoda. But Russo, great flick. Caminiti. No, Mahmood. Nadasan goes for Caminiti. Russo bites, Caminiti swivels around. Now goes down the line. Back to Fumado. Goes for Russo. Russo strikes. It's not a bad effort from himself there. And Claridge checks on for Mahmood, who ends his stint on court. Obviously Furia without Lutfi Mohammed, who did go down injured within that first half. Now here's Claridge. Over to Caminiti. Caminiti's pass missing Nadasan there. And the keeper just about making another mistake there. As Ong goes to clear and just hits it straight into Alagoda. Nadasan. Goes long for Clarence, but the Philippus is there. Now Azimi chasing. Russo back to Philippus.
Mikey, come this way! Mikey, come this way!
De Philippus. Alagoda. And the finish from Russo. Great ball movement there by Northern Hawks as Russo wriggles his way into that back post and finishes above Ung there, who didn't really have much he could do there. As the ball beats him past and gets into that top right corner. Furia Futsal now trail 7-1. But Russo having a very, very good game. Davis.
Back underway. Furia in possession.
Hey, go.
It's not often you see two teams basically same points, 4th versus 5th on the ladder, and have a 7-1 performance. That just shows how good the Northern Hawks are. And everything has just clicked tonight. They've played brilliant, brilliant futsal. So that ball's just gone out of the open door. Still 31 degrees here and very humid, so big effort from all the players out there. Another cent. Claridge can't win back possession. Another cent. Claridge. Back to Caminiti. Intercepted there. Saeed. Back rolls for De Philippus. Now Alagoda.
Slow now, H, slow. Don't force.
Alagoda made the check run. The ball's just a bit too heavy. Another cent. Ball down the line. Claridge. Can't get past De Philippus, and then De Philippus just does
Lookman, Mikey, come here.
a foul. So checks to the bench. Rindell and Reynolds check back on. Claridge, another cent, shoots over the bar.
H, come wide. Dev, Nishan, more central. That's it, there, we're good.
Reynolds, Russo,
This way. H, come out.
Reynolds,
This way, Gabe.
Alagoda,
Yeah, Gabe, stay.
Rindell,
Stay, good.
back to Alagoda. Back cross for Rendell. The ball was delightful. Here's Alagoda. Just backed off. Couldn't connect with it.
Feet dead. Yeah. Gabe's right foot. Gabe's right foot. Get in front, H.
Ball chipped over the top. Reynolds with the volley. Not far away at all. Almost found that bottom right-hand corner.
Make a run to goal.
Here's Alagoda. Oh my word. What a goal it would have been. Reynolds just diving header there by Russo. Not Reynolds, Russo rather. I tell you what. Great double save there by Ayung as you see on the replay. Alagoda down the line. Caminiti shepherds that one out of play. So Ayung's ball.
Well done, Dev.
Not a cent. Caminiti. Claridge. Not a cent. Chip ball down the line for Mardo to collect.
Even deeper. H. Just stay there. H.
Alagoda. Russo.
This way. H, come here.
Rendell. Reynolds. Inside. Russo.
Lock.
Couldn't connect with Alagoda, but hustles back hard. Davis loses out to Alagoda and has a slip on the floor. Alagoda gets done, goes to the toe poke. Alagoda looking for his fourth. Russo back to Rendell. Famado. Over the bar. Ayung's ball once again. Caminiti. Furia now trying some 4-0 of their own. Caminiti losing out. Reynolds sees that one into touch. Dinty out. Mahmoud. Claridge. Inside. Back to Mahmoud. Tries to get past Rendell, couldn't do so. Sorry, Reynolds rather. Alagoda, Russo. Rendell now. It's a great run by Russo. Here comes Alagoda, plays Russo, looking for the 1-2. Doesn't work out. And Mahmoud on the break. Russo tracking back well. Ball across, Dindy out. Takes it inside. Tries to get past a couple. He's gone backwards. Goes to Claridge eventually. Claridge. Dindy out. Down the line. Claridge still going. Loses out to the double team of Alagoda and Reynolds.
H, just close that past the channel there. Yeah, that's it.
Alagoda comes to a rest and here's Dindy out. Shot to the back post. Now it's a 3-on-2. Here's Rendell. Gets past Caminiti. Still going. Plays the back post, but the pass just let him down. Ayung. Caminiti.
Face him, tuck into your left. Yeah, that's it.
Touches it forward. Dindy out. Claridge. Back out wide. Shots blocked. Corner ball.
Get organised.
And the line. Claridge shoots. Wide of the post. Apparently slight deflection. So corner ball as Russo checks off. Hamidi checks in. Ball for Dindy out. Nice looking angle on it, but just wide of the post. Famado, Zeba, Reynolds, Hamidi. Chip down the line. Zeba's going to get there. Tries to put it goalwards, but good save there by Ayung. Bit of miscommunication here. Referee's just having a quick discussion, but corner ball, but I don't know if anyone called a timeout. So as we end the timeout, Farrell just saying play with intelligence, good futsal, how they can get the best out of themselves. And now keeper's ball now for Furia. Kamanidi, Mahmoud, Fanzazimi. Plays Kamanidi, now Claridge.
No diving.
Back to Kamanidi. Chip ball looking for Claridge. Rindell did well. He finds Reynolds, who goes for the switch to Zeba. It's just been a great display of great rotation and 4-0 by the Hawks. They've been absolutely brilliant this evening. Kamanidi does well. He's back. Claridge goes for the shot, collected by Famado. Short for Zeba. Rindell goes to the back row. Reynolds keeps it in play. Tries to get past Kamanidi, who squares it. And Furia, they pull one back. Make it 7-2. Reynolds' mistake there, but well done by Furia. Rindell, Houston, back to Rindell. Hamidi finds Houston in a meter pass. It didn't work out to the Hawks' advantage. Azimi, Mahmoud, Kamanidi now. Does well, gets past Zeba and tries to get past the second, couldn't do so. Azimi looks for the switch of play, it's intercepted well. Now here comes Rindell, still going Rindell. Nice skills, asking for the free kick. It's not called, and then Rindell throws it away. And get a yellow card. Mahmoud, Kamanidi for the long ball. Finds Claridge though. Back to Kamanidi. Heavy touch there, Zimi, and then Houston came in strong. Side ball, Mahmoud, Kamanidi. Sorry, Claridge rather. Asking for the foul, nothing called. Nice ball through, Mahmoud went for the shot. Collected though by Famado. And he comes up, expecting to play some fifth maybe, or to create the overlap there. Zeba sees that one into touch. Touches it, Rindell, now Houston. Rindell, back for Houston. Famado, oh, what skills by Famado! Zeba, and then on the sliding challenge, Hamidi couldn't find the back of the net. Famado's beaten. Can they make it 7-3? No, Claridge fluffs his lines. Ayung's out, I didn't see that happening. He came out of nowhere. But it results in Famado's ball eventually. Rindell, Zeba, Hamidi sucking in. Zimi asking for the foul. It's going to get it. Chris Castro shouting at his players now. It's getting a bit ugly. From Furia's end, Hamidi, Houston, Russo. Well, both went for the ball. No foul call. I almost kept it in play. Plays Carriage. Who goes long? Hamidi to Russo. Now Houston. Back to De Philippis. Can he make it 8? He's got no pressure on that flank. He cuts it back, and Houston goes for the no-look shot. Ayung collects.
Now Ong going long for Mamu. Just losing out there to Hamadi, who gets up in the air well. Now Russo. Back to Houston. Over to Hamadi. Switching it to De Philippis. Hamadi. And De Philippis now just losing the ball there to Caminiti, who puts it out of play. And Famato now stepping up for a 5th man. And Famato losing it. Philippis. Back for Houston. Hamadi. Hamadi fake shot, goes down the line. Unable to find it. Back to Houston. Houston out to Famato. Famato to Hamadi. Hawks now playing 5th man to Philippis. But Ong is out there quick. Famato goes out to Houston. Houston now with a lineup. Goes for Hamadi. Hamadi has the strike blocked there by Furia. Still 7-2 down here. Hamadi. Drifting inside, going back to Mahmood. Unable to find anyone, goes back to Houston. Houston flicks through. No handball. Akul still going. Davis. Back to Akul. Akul to Mahmood. Back to Davis. Down in the gap there, but Famato's out off his line well. Famato losing his footing, but still going with it. Houston has the strike from distance, and Ong sitting very high off his key there. Now Akul. Time and space has the shot. Now Russo to Hamadi. Back to Houston. Over to De Philippis. Houston leaves it for Russo. Now to Hamadi. Houston tries to flick through. No handball called now on.
Drop off, drop off.
And Claridge going well. Claridge doing very, very well. Just unfortunately not getting the corner kick he wants. Instead it does go out for the goal kick for Famato. De Philippis. Hamadi just teasing Fury at this point. Russo. De Philippis. Now here's Davis. Goes for Claridge. Goes for Akul. Davis. Akul. Houston. Down the lane for Russo. And Ong doing very, very well there. Keeps it going now at Mahmood. And it will be a Hawks ball. Oh, touch. And Davis now. Good strike just off target. Goes long. Saeed has time. Saeed trying to replicate the touch of the spectators, just not up to standard. Now Claridge. Mahmood. Russo now through the legs, and Ong's there though. Houston now to Muhammad. Oh, and Saeed flicking away well. And off the ball, Davis picking up a yellow as the game does come to an end with Furia losing 7-2. Losing 7-2 here in our final game of the night. Thank you very much for tuning into the catch-up games here at Perth Modern. We will see you next. We will see you on the weekend for the next coming round.